Italian chef.
Joining us now is Jim Wahlberg, the producer of the upcoming documentary called Carlo Acutis, Roadmap to Reality. Blessed Carlo Acutis will soon be Saint Carlo Acutis. And in the documentary, Jim, there's a group of students that gives up their phone to take a 2-week pilgrimage to Rome to see Blessed Carlo's body. How did the filmmakers convince them to do that?
Well, it really wasn't the filmmakers. It was the school that gave them the bad news. And you see that in the film. Yeah, it's incredible. To me, it's Carlo in action, right? It's, he used the internet to evangelize, right? And he used his website to get people off his website, if you will, right? And to get them to the foot of the cross or get them to the Blessed Sacrament. And so these kids are, I want to say, lukewarm at best when it comes to their faith.
Okay.
So we do interviews of sort of before, during, and after the pilgrimage. And, their explanations of their faith are, I go to Catholic school because my parents send me to Catholic school. I'm not sure how much of this stuff I really believe. And then they go without the electronics, without the distractions, and your head is up and you see the beauty all around you. You see the beauty of our faith, you see the beauty of our churches, and then they get to Blessed Carlo. And it is his work in action with these young people, right? They are off all of electronics, they are present, and they talk about that. They being present in experiencing the beauty, and there are multiple conversions within this film. They come back on fire.
That's awesome.
Which is incredible.
Yeah, so they're Gen Z, and so what do you think it means to them to see a saint who used the internet, built websites, used PlayStation, played PlayStation, just someone that's closer in their age?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, right? So our church is 2,000 years old, and so most of our saints, not all of our saints, but most of our saints are from centuries ago. And it's hard to, when you're young, right? When you're young, it's about being young. Old stuff is just not that cool, right? But to know that our church is alive and well, and God is producing saints in our time, that they can identify with. They see him with their pair of Nikes on, they see him with jeans on. So it's not that far off imaginary thing where you don't know. If you're doubtful about your faith, then you don't know, but this guy, he lived in our times. And so I feel like they're able to connect and identify with him in a very different way and in a more meaningful way. So I'm excited about that because I feel like it will bring more young people home to the faith.
Yeah, and Blessed Carlo's parents are in the documentary.
Yes, they are.
And you're a father, you're a grandfather. Yeah. I'm sure you would be over the moon if one of your grandchildren or children became a saint someday. So this is a kind of a rare thing for us to see parents talk about a saint that they raised. So what is that like?
It's interesting because I do have a future saint living in my house. My grandson Cruz, I'm sure, will be a saint because he has holy parents. The funny thing about Carlo and his parents is he brought them home to the faith as well, right? Which is, can you imagine? I have a conversion story of Mother Teresa being in my presence, but imagine your own child. There's actually a sense of that, a piece of that in my own journey, right? My wife had a conversion and I was away from the faith, and she sent my daughter to see me and said, "Daddy, I want you to go on this retreat. I want you to know Jesus. I want you to be happy," right? And so he brings them home to the faith, and they witness. I don't know if we think we're looking at a saint when you're a little kid, right? You think, wow, this is real. He's a great kid, right? He loves the Lord. That's all wonderful. But saint is such a leap, right? But I can't even I can't even imagine what it means to them. I've been blessed to meet his mom and be in her presence, hear her speak, and I was the one that pitched her. We need your support. We want you to put your stamp of approval on this, and she was so open and welcoming and so glad that we were just sharing her son's life. We did a version in Italian already for her.
Oh.
So they'll see it very shortly. Before his canonization, they will see it, and they will see it in their own language, which is beautiful.
Yeah, and his siblings too, who he never got to meet because they were born a few years after he died. So that must be so cool for them to hear stories about their brother.
It's a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure, right? But what's so great is that their parents are so entrenched in the faith now, right? They're very faithful people, and they're constantly being asked to come and share Carlo's story with the world. And so their other children are being raised in the faith, right? Which is beautiful, right? So the chances of them maybe also being a saint is very real.
Yeah. And how awesome for them to be able to pray to their brother to intercede. That's pretty cool.
Unbelievable.
Now, I want to read you a quote from Blessed Carlo and just get your reaction to it because I love this one. He said, "I'm happy to die because I've lived my life without wasting even a minute of doing things that wouldn't have pleased God." What do you think of that?
What can you say?
I know.
That's absolutely beautiful, right? It's what we all should strive for, right? It's what we're all supposed to strive for, right? But what do? We constantly offend God with our sin, right? And there's not a person walking this earth that's not a sinner, right? So we're constantly offending God by our sin. And here's this young boy that lived his life to please God. That, I mean,
Nothing better.
it's beautiful.
Yeah. All right, so for people to see the film Carlo Acutis, Roadmap to Reality, where can they go to buy tickets?
CarloAcutisFilm.com/tickets will get you right to the place you need to be. Awesome. You're going to get there and you're just going to enter your zip code and it will tell you all the theaters that are playing near you.
Great. April 27th, 28th, and 29th.
Yeah, the 27th is his canonization day. So while he is being canonized a saint, you can be in the theater learning and watching and becoming part of this holy occasion.
Yeah, that'll be so awesome. I can't wait to see it. Jim, it's been so good to have you.